So hello and welcome one and all from what I can only describe as footballing utopia. The weather is perfect, the fans are in great voice, and the players are all set to get started. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Now it's Kane. Kane. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. And here's Kane. Oh, what has happened here? Kane with the terrific header. Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Cullen. Kyle Walker. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's found a way through. That's the keeper's ball. And he's forced to go back. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look.
Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And now they can spring out of defence. Tierney. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now he's off and running. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Ugo Chukwu. So it is still 0-0. Ugo Chukwu. And here's Azar. Now it's Mbappe. He can get that clear. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Oh, that's a key interception. Cullen out to the right. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Azar, and this is Messi. Now it's Kane. Kane hurtling down that right flank. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Not the most accurate pass. He's through here, and it's made its way to him. Ugo Chukwu. Kyle Walker. Hoisted it. A header! Just off target.
Ugo Chukwu certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Anthony. Cullen. And Laurent. Caicedo. .30 gone. Laurent. And it's Walker. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to play him in. And they've got a throw. And that's really well manoeuvred. Kane. Messi. And the ball's come loose here. And he's been shifted off it. Long ball upfield. Some really good ball move. And Messi! Decent enough try.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Well, that looks a decent ball. Over to the left. He's picked his way through. Delivers the ball. Bullish header! In again. Surely now!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that has left him in a heap. Threads one in. Oh, that pass isn't the best. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Messi. Looking for options for move. There's the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter, be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Manchester United happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Everyone, please welcome our players to the field.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Ah, that's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Cullen. Worrell. Ugochukwu. Well, that is one way to stop him. Now Anthony. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. It's gone out for a throw-in. Ugochukwu tries to play it. Can he finish? Sticks it away. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 53 minutes,
Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Burnley grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, that certainly raised the temperature in here, and both sides are looking to up their game accordingly.
There's the header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target. Manchester United really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Tries to pass it through. Oh, that was vital. Alexander-Arnold. And he was quick to react. Alexander-Arnold running with the ball. Mbappe.
The attendance for this
Quarter of an hour
match
into the
was
second half.
28,997.
Now it's Messi. Foot in. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
It's a pretty loose pass. Broja. Cullen. Oh, it's a shot, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? There will be a throw-in. Broja. Ugochukwu. Walker providing an outlet on that flank. Keeper's dealt with that. Azar can see things others simply cannot. Mbappe. Nice looking ball. And he was alert to it. Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Anthony, given the lift of his goal. Ugochukwu. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Knocks it out wide. It's a good spell of possession, this. Kyle Walker. And this is Messi. Good ball, good take. Messi! Oh, nearly.
Substitution on the field. Number 23.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on to replace him is number 5.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Can he get it through? Laurent looking to get on the end of this.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
In with the challenge. Now it's Broja. Foot in. Quality ball. And this is Messi. And it's Kane. Looking tidy in possession here. Manchester United shoots! Off the bar! This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Burnley ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Kane, and this is Azar. Now it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Messi. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Ugochukwu. Cullen. Anthony. Aimed beyond the defence. Anthony is in a really good position out wide. Mbappe. And he's intervened well there. Anthony. Hazard receives it in a good position here. And that's that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
So that's it for...